Alright, well, some of y'all had questions. Some of y'all submitted some questions for me to do. So we're going to start. I'm going to do some of them for you. Alright, first things first. We always do everything inside the parentheses first. So let's take care of the first one. The first part. So it's m 5n cubed over m n to the fourth. Remember, this is just the quotient. So this is the same thing as saying m 5 minus 1, because m is just the same thing as m to the 1. And then n times 3 minus 4. So now I simplify that. You have m to the fourth n to the negative 1. Now you multiply it by the m squared n squared. So m to the fourth n to negative 1 times m squared n squared. Now this is just the product. So it's m4 plus 2 n minus 1 plus 2. So that gives you m6 n 1. So remember, you can only keep your m's with your m's and your n's with your n's. Alright, so again, this one is just quotient. So we group our x's and we group our y's. So, oh, sorry, this was supposed to be a y. So, x5 divided x to the negative fifth power divided by x to the fourth. Same thing, saying again, quotient x to the negative 5 minus 4. Now the y's, y to negative 2 minus negative 1. So we simplify, and we have negative 5 minus 4 is negative 9. Negative 1 minus negative 2 minus negative 1, same thing as adding, saying plus 1. So it's y to negative 1. So you reduce that, simplify it, it's 1 over x to the ninth times y. Alright, so now we have this one. So this one we're going to use the power rule. So remember, power rule is when you multiply the exponents. So x squared y to negative 2 squared. Same thing as x to the fourth, because 4 times 2, 2 times 2 is 4. And then y to the negative 4. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Alright, now the outside part. Everything times 4x. Let's multiply 4x. Well, 4 times 1, because there's an imaginary 1 there. So 4 times 1 is 4. X times x to the fourth is x to the fifth, y to the negative fourth. So you do this, and it's 4 x to the fifth divided by y to the fourth. Alright, so again, now we have power rule and quotient rule. So first thing first, always do exponentials. So 5x, the whole thing cubed. So 5 cubed times x cubed divided by, now do the bottom part, 2x squared squared. So 2 squared and x to the fourth, because power rule, multiply exponents. 2 times 2 is 4. Alright, so now simplify. 5 cubed is, that's right, 125. 2 squared is, that's right, 4. Alright, so now factor everything out. Then we're left with x cubed over x to the fourth, quotient rule. So you have 125 times x to the 3 minus 4 power, which will give you 125 x to negative 1. So it's 125 over 4x. Simple as that. Alright, for the last problem, we have 7.5 times 10 to the 10th divided by 1.5 times 10 squared. So this is just scientific notation. So first things first, you got to take out our numbers. So you factor out 7.5 and the 1.5. Remember, this is the same thing. This is the same thing. It means the same. Alright, so 7.5 divided by 1.5 is, that's right, 5. Now we're left with quotient rule. So it'll be 10 to the 10 minus 2, which is 5 times 10 to the 8th. So we write this back into scientific notation. 5 times 10 to the 8th power. Simple as that.